Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I'm having a hard time. Where do I look here? So we are having some technical difficulties. I am having some issues with the computer, so I am having to do this on my phone, but I will try to keep um, up with everyone. And of course, since I'm doing this on my phone, I cannot share it the way that I would like to. Hey, Lachey. So if y'all could please, someone share this to my Whispers of Grace Facebook page, that would be awesome. Thanks, tribe. Love you long time. And so for anyone who does not know what's going on, welcome to the party, okay? Because we are a party. We are awesome, okay? So I am Jessica. I am Whispers of Grace Healing. I am the face. I am the owner, and I am what makes this go round. So, if you can't tell, guys, I am feeling super sassy. It is an amazing day, okay? And yeah, so I'm trying really hard to stay on track, y'all. And y'all know me, I just like to bullshit. So I will be pulling a collective message for everyone, but you know, Dewey and Ellie need some guidance, and you know I got y'all. Like, I got y'all. I love y'all so much. So if you happen to be new to my channel, welcome. Don't be shy. My tribe is amazing. They will love on you hard. Okay. So, oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry. Still getting used to this computer. Anywho, um, so thanks, Michelle. Love you long time, girl. Let me go ahead and mute this so I can pay attention to the comments here. So, there we go. So who is in the chat? We got Lachey, Dewey, Ellie, Hope. Hi, Hope. I have watched a few of your videos and resonate. Well, I am so love meeting new people who actually had that question asked, like, when you move to North Carolina, are you going to be good? Like, you're leaving everyone behind. Listen, I love people. I've been in customer service my whole life. So, um, yeah, man, I am just high vibe and full, and I love to have a good time, spread love, spread wisdom, and help as many people out in the process. Yeah, that's pretty much my mission here on Earth, I guess. But anyhow, so what we are doing tonight, we are doing mini readings, okay? So I can tell that the quality is not going to be as great. I'll try not to move too much, but y'all know me. I like to move. I don't sit still very well. And this is why I can't do dumb things with, electronics. I need to be more careful, guys. So, anyway, who's in, who was it? Okay, so I saw it. I saw the notification. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure it did though. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So anyway, I'm really distracted today, guys, and that's been another theme. Okay, so just to let you know, you're not crazy, which y'all know I tell y'all this all the time. But if you are noticing the energy is being really high to the point where you feel very scatterbrained, okay? If your energy or your emotions seem to be kind of like very heightened at this time, some people are saying that they feel angry. Some people say that they feel just overly emotional, like not really having one emotion over another, but just kind of all over the place. And there's been a lot of big opportunities, which a lot of the messages that have been coming around, I'm still moving a lot, guys, I'm sorry. Um, a lot of the other messages and themes that I've been seeing is a lot of big changes that are coming up, and it's like we're not really sure what to do with that energy, so it's making us feel very uncomfortable at this time. But the thing is with new change, it's not always comfortable, so it's more about of grounding ourselves in this moment. It's also another theme I've been seeing is like quality time. Okay, so instead of really worrying about getting everything done and blah, 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 instead of scattering yourself, it's more of bringing yourself in this moment. A lot of people are being led to be more present in their relationships, to be more open and honest within their relationships. And these are just, again, collective themes that I'm seeing going around, especially within the last 2 days. So be aware of that. If you're wondering what's going on, there's something within the collective that is shifting for everybody, okay? But it means big things are coming, guys. It's okay. Big things are coming. So, is there anything else that I missed in those themes? No? Okay. So, what I usually do in our mini readings is I will, so Ellie is actually, yeah, I told you, you're not alone, girl. And I can tell you, like, anyone that is really drawn to my channel or to my energy, I've noticed that a lot of us are on this, like, collective wavelength. And so we will pretty much be experiencing a lot of similar shifts, okay? And that's just what it is. Yes, me too, girl. Me too. So when it comes to the mini readings, what we do is we will be doing mini, like, personal readings, okay? So if you would like to get on the list, it is a $15 minimum donation, and you send that through PayPal or Super Chat. I would prefer PayPal though, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be picky. And your name will go on the list. Once I get to your name, then we will ask that you post your question then, because it gets lost in the comments, guys. If I miss, then it's a whole thing. So just please wait patiently until I get to your name. But if you would like to be on the list, Ellie is already first, and just know that I will start doing these Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The one thing that I will say too is, like, guys, I am trying so hard, and I try to put on a very brave face in front of my peeps, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even know how I've actually, like, gotten through the last 7 months where I was working 3 jobs and still trying to take care of myself and go through all this healing. Like, I really don't know how I did all that. And now that all these side jobs have really starting to fall into the wayside, it's me trying to get prepared for this move is taking up a lot of my time. So I know that I still need to finish the generals. I understand that, and I'm trying really hard, but even with my dad being in town, like, y'all are lucky that I'm on here tonight because I almost bailed. I almost bailed. So, um, but I love you. It might not be a super long one tonight, but that is what it is. I will go until I feel spirit is done for the night. I'm just here for the ride. Um, but I am trying really hard. And then once we get settled and things balance out, we will definitely have a lot of significant changes. But I don't want to change too much on the channel and give too much information as to what will be coming for the future of Whispers of Grace Healing. So with that being said, we will go ahead and start on Ellie's question. And if anyone would like to go and get on that list, you can send your $15 to PayPal, which I do have up. So I will be checking periodically, blah, 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 if I could speak. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate that. Okay, yeah. So Ellie and Dewey would really like to know, and this just shows, like, how freaking awesome my tribe is, because I've noticed that y'all's questions are getting, it's actually in the description box, love. So yeah, my email and the PayPal link is down in the description box. Okay. So, actually, I can do it right here real quick. I think I did this right. There we go. All right. So, but yes, this really shows how much this tribe has transformed, especially with its questions. So, you, yes, um, it just really goes to show like how much has changed in the way that we view things and the way that we're truly living and interacting with our lives, because where just a few weeks ago, I mean, Ellie, you have just transformed so much. I mean, I remember, and I don't remember much, right? I don't, like, when I'm doing these readings, I do not remember much energetically, but I remember your first reading, your first session with me, and I just find it so beautiful that since that initial session, you have changed your storyline so much, and just like the way that you even asked your question, right? It's, am I doing the work? Is there anything that I am not aware of that I need to be, working on to make sure that everything goes through? What a beautiful, beautiful way to look at yourself, to make sure that you are not missing anything in order to make your dreams come true. And the fact that you're not looking outside of yourself, like you want to do this work, and that is a huge transformation and such a big thing for you. So good job, guys. Like, really, I'm so ecstatic to see what you and Dewey end up doing in the future, because I really feel like y'all are just going to take off. I was tapping into y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I tap into y'all's energy quite a bit, just because it gives me hope. And so when I start thinking about y'all, and it's like, you know, I hope everyone is lucky enough to truly experience the energy that you and Dewey have. It's so beautiful and just so light, and the way that y'all just like work so well together. It's so sweet. It's just such a sweet energy, and I'm just really excited to be on this journey with y'all. Like, for real, it's absolutely amazing. And if it weren't for me putting my face out here, I wouldn't even be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to step outside the box. Um, I was actually having that conversation with my dad earlier. It was like, you know, when you put your face, when you put yourself out here like this, and I never thought that I would do anything like that. um, okay, Michelle's on the list. So, yeah, I never thought that I would put myself out here like this. And listen, I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I have been judged and ridiculed my entire life, y'all. And that's another thing. Like, and this is why we shouldn't listen to other people's fear and anger and judgment, because I have been told that I've been ugly and fat my entire life. I mean, seriously, since grade school. And that's been coming up a lot too, because I think that was another reason why I was supposed to work at the gym, is like really helping people understand that we're all in the same boat. We all just want to feel good. We all, want to be comfortable in our own skin. And, all these sweet ladies just come in there with like little to no self confidence. And I was like, listen, I totally get it. I've been called fat and ugly my entire life and always shamed for having curves. And they're like, what? You're gorgeous. And I'm like, yeah. And it took me 30 years to realize that. 30 years. Okay. So you just never know what is like really going on in other people's lives, or what kind of battles we have to um, deal with. And I know so many of my people just like shower me with love of how I'm beautiful and I'm this and I'm that. And listen, my entire life, I never got that kind of support. I never really heard I was talented. I mean, I was always the sweet one. I was always the caregiver. I was always the fixer. But um, I never really got the credit for being who I am. And finally, I have people that truly get that. So thank you for being those people for me, because by doing this, I have become my truest form of myself. And I'm good. I don't care what anyone has to say. So, you either align yourself with the people who are going to hold you back. Hey, Debbie. And, really plant their seeds of doubt on you, or you are going to align yourself with the people who truly understand and support you and see the potential within you, even when you don't see it in yourself. And I can tell you, this is that tribe. So, with that being said, okay, and I do have Alexis on the um, list too. Let me double check that and make sure that I got that name right. And then I will get started on these messages. Okay. Okay, so that's Hope. All right. Thanks, Hope. Thanks for clearing that up. Okay. All right. So, Miss Ellie, they want to know what they need to work on. Okay, so let's get into these messages and see what we need to work on. Ellie and Dewey. What does Ellie and Dewey need to work on most at this time in order to bring their dreams about? And we know what they're working on, Spirit. Let's bring this one on home. You ready for this, Ellie? Can y'all see that? Okay. Faith in the process. Faith in the process. She is in a red. It almost reminds me of like one of those Red Rider um, carts. And she is completely naked in the fetal position, praying her ass off. She's got two birds as messengers. 3, 4, 5. This is about changes in your life. Okay, so you might feel vulnerable, like you were a child in a position where you're really not sure how to move forward. What's the next step? And they're just telling you, have faith, ground yourself. The signs and synchronicities are there. When you pray, they are being heard, they are being answered. Let's see what message in here do we need to read from Miss Ellie? No matter how powerful we are, how much courage and strength we have, there are times when we can't quite move ourselves along to the next phase of life or creative exploration. At such times, we need some divine intervention, a little help in pulling our trolley along, so to speak. When we are at the edge of our own limits and have no more personal resources, we might be left with the only one spiritual power, that of faith. Fortunately, that is enough. Okay? So this, and you know what? And this, girl, me and you in the same fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so much of a surrender because you just know that you're moving in the right direction. You have to take those steps, and it's just gonna fall into place. I mean, and I can feel it. I can feel your nerves, girl. I can feel it. Oh gosh, you're making me nauseous, right? Of like that final let go, like just let it be, right? Um, you have been praying super hard. I'm getting chills, man. This the universe is not gonna let you fall on your face, okay? It is not gonna let you fall on your face, and this is where you need to go with the flow more than anything. Okay. The invisible help from the universe is often more powerful than the physical efforts of 1,000 men. That is because the invisible help is not limited by physical law. And this is where you need to remember there are no limitations. The limitations are only on self, the ones we put on self, okay? The ones that society puts on us, right? There is no limitation, especially with you and Dewey's energy. There is nothing that's going to stop y'all from coming together besides you. Like y'all, that fear, that and last thread that is being cut, like I can see it just holding on, just holding on, and it's like you're holding on to the ledge and you got one little finger. There's only one finger. It's only gonna hold for so long, you know what I'm saying? it so it's about that final moment of just letting go, truly letting go. You are in a situation where you cannot set right the course of events all by yourself. So this is talking about trying to control the matters, and you know this has been a thing for you, Miss Ellie. Um, and I feel like this goes for you and Dewey. Okay, a lot of this is going for both of you, but sometimes a bigger plan needs to manifest for the benefit of humanity and the earth. And this is what I've been telling y'all, okay? That y'all have such a bigger purpose together than you are separate. And, girl, just fucking go then and quit. Listen, everything around you is telling you that this is it. This is that time. You just need to fucking do it. The whole job thing you were so worried about, and it's happening. The whole apartment thing, it's there. Like you just need, you'll figure it out. That is when you go into that moment of complete surrender. Ask for guidance. What do I need to do in order to get my ass there? Okay. Um, yeah. In rain, and it's just ground yourself, clear yourself as much as possible. But Ellie, this is I mean, I don't care if you gotta sell some shit. If you gotta leave everything behind, you know what I'm saying? You have to be open to any possibility, and you have a strong enough intuition that when you get that answer, you just need to trust it, and that's what faith is. You know what I'm saying? And some people aren't good with that. Listen, I'm living with one. I am living with one. There's half this house that is like just let be. We could live with nothing. Like simple as could be. Don't even care. And then there's another one that's just like hold on to everything. they're, they're trying. They're trying, but yes, I mean it's like whatever you have to do because and you think about things holding on to energy and whatever the case may be, maybe there's things in your past life that just can't come with you where you're going, baby. There are just things that can't come with you where you're going. Yeah, visions of life beyond death, the fact that it's a number 44 as well. Okay, but this is a rebirth for you. It's a rebirth for you, and you need to think about how beautiful it's going to be when you get there. Not the, enjoy the process. But if you have those moments where you're feeling weak and vulnerable, like this, right? Then this is one of those moments. Then you just go back to why you're doing it, right? Focus on that end goal. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing the work. This is why I'm releasing. Okay? Yeah, because it's time. Because it's time. And 4 is all about the home, all about the foundation. And y'all are gonna change some shit up. I'm telling you. So they want me to pull a Divine Feminine card. And yeah, you're so welcome. I'm going to pull a Divine Feminine card. What does Ellie and Dewey need to remember in their heart space to make sure that they have the courage and tenacity to move forward with a diligent heart, please? Kali, okay? The mother of the universe. I release all that does not serve me. It is time to be the truth of who I am. Okay? Endings, beginnings, truth. Honor it. Okay? Both of you. Don't make me come energetically smack y'all around. Be like, get up, get up, okay? So I hope that helps you, lovely. And if you need me, you know I'm always here for you. Okay. All right, just do it. All right, Michelle, what you got for me, hun? What does Michelle have for me? Give it to me good, girl. You so welcome. You know I love you. Something serious. Something serious. Y'all my faves. I'm serious. I don't know what I'd do without y'all. Really don't. Y'all make my world go round. Like Fat Fun Girls. I don't know why they be talking to me through music like that though. Yes, listen. That's what was happening to me when I went and got my quantum healing, and they were we were working on the smoking, right? And by the way, I have been 2 weeks, 2 weeks. I said 2 weeks no smoking, guys. Go Jazz, go Jazz. Okay. Um, so I had my quantum healing done, and I and she asked me because y'all know me, I'm stubborn. So I told her I was gonna go get hypnotized, and I was like, listen, if this doesn't work, then I'm going to get hypnotized. I'll just, whatevs. But if you can, I'd prefer to do it in this session. She's like, okay, so she goes, do you need tough love? And I said, I'm a Taurus. What do you think? I said, I'm good in both. I like the encouragement, but sometimes I need that quick, you know, I need stiff, harsh, like to the point. So we had to use a couple different techniques that I'm not too proud of, but it worked. It worked. So, yeah, I'm super excited. And listen, it's crazy too, because I really thought, the first 2 days I was gonna die. It was rough. I was like, is this why people can't stay sober. Like, I mean, I felt like I was going through the flu, and I at that moment it made me feel really, really bad for like actual drug addicts and stuff like that coming off some harsh shit because nicotine was bad enough. But I used that to fuel me. I was like, listen, if I feel this bad, we ain't doing this shit again. I'm one of those people, like, I have to feel the pain in order to learn my lesson. That's the only way I'll do it because I'm stubborn as all get out. So, anyway, enough about me. Michelle has posted her question. I've really felt called to step back from the whole twin flame label and surrendering to the whole process, but my intuition is guiding me to reach out, so I'm kind of confused. Any guidance is appreciated. Okay, so about that. Okay. That's crazy, Dewey, because it felt like it. It felt like it. Yes, thanks, guys. Okay, so Michelle. All right, so about that. Let's get down to it, right? And it's one of the most, and this is just my personal view on it, okay? Because in reality, does anyone really know? Does anyone really know? I feel like a lot of this is our perceptions and our reality, and that's just what it is. So this is my personal belief. If it does not make sense to you, and it does, and this is what I've been trying to tell y'all, to use discernment, okay? No matter who you're listening to, whether it be me, Danny, Jai, Jason, any guru here on YouTube or any spiritual master, okay? If it does not resonate as truth, it might not be your truth, or maybe you're not ready for that truth, okay? I remember when I first heard about twin flames and I was like, no, like, I don't even know if I believe in that, okay? It's just another hyped up because I was still heartbroken, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's just a damn fairy tale, blah, blah, blah. No, no, she was not ready, okay? She was not ready. So, of course, then I get on the journey. And yes, it is very much real, okay? Um, Now, the way that I do look at it now is, listen, the love will never go away, guys. That love is real. It is deep, and I know exactly what you're talking about, Michelle, because I'm personally there myself. Like, I got too much to do, y'all. I'm on a mission. I have goals in place. I have people to help, and including myself. And um, divine masculine is definitely going through a huge stage of rebirth. And I feel like a lot of the people who are drawn to me and are actually on the twin flame journey, um, I feel like a lot of us are pretty much all on that current wave of twins. And we all have like a different, even if we are on the current wave of twins, it's like there are different waves within that as well. So, where some have already come into union or communication, some of us haven't, and that's perfectly fine too. But it's really, really important that you use your own intuition, okay? Yes, it probably is a time for you to take a step back because in reality, the label is a label, okay? We know what this connection is. That connection is not wrong, okay? That connection does not lie. The experiences that you have with it, those don't lie either, and you have to be able to trust that. Even if the 3D does not match up with what you were experiencing in the 4 or the 5D, right? So if you and your higher self and his higher self are meeting in the 4D, or y'all are just completely energetic in the etheric realm, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because that is your connection. I honestly believe that there is no right or wrong in the twin journey. I feel like everyone that comes into our life is a mirror in itself, but the twin just happens to show us the deeper aspects of that self and gives us the room and encouragement we need to move into purpose. Okay, that is my firm belief. And there are a lot of people out here putting their versions of it, but the more we listen to it, the more it can get confusing because there's so many different perceptions going around. So that's where you have to use your intuition. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's not for you. Okay? You do not have to take that information simply because it is coming from someone that you trust or that you resonate with. Okay? Because we are not always right. And it's always about your own individual journey as well. But the one thing that I have realized with the twin journey is that when you when you want to communicate with them, the chances that they want to communicate with you too are very high. Now, the problem with that is it still might not be time. Okay? So, if you feel like reaching out, I always say do so. Okay? I'm not saying go email them every single day, like, hey, what are you doing? Have a one sided conversation with yourself. That is not okay. That's not what I'm talking about. Go about your own life. But if you do feel, um, yes, well, then, Michelle, then you need to really ground yourself and get your words right before you go communicating. You know what I'm saying? Um, and sorry, guys, man down. Um, but it's also one of those things, too, where sometimes it's just letting it go. Like, that's honestly why I've been writing stuff down, right? Um, whether it be in my journal or, we, me and mine preferably text, but it gives time to kind of process. But if you don't feel the words are there, then you might be overthinking it a little bit. So, um, okay. See, and now I'm picking up on your confusion because I don't even know really where to go. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Um, Yeah, and listen, and that's been another thing. So, okay, if you know that the communication has been a thing for you, then that's definitely something that you need to work on in meditation is opening up your throat chakra and just start writing things down, okay? Like, that's why I started journaling because I could get my thoughts out clearer about how I was feeling with everything when I started actually writing stuff down and just letting it flow. Like, okay? Because clarity and truth is coming in. Like, it's about, again, okay, you're all removing things that don't serve you, okay? This is that shift that we're going through. Okay, I got you on the list, Harry. So, this is one of those times where a lot is shifting and we're starting to learn to truly speak up for ourselves. So, like, my whole thing is okay, especially with the twins, why shouldn't we? Like, really, what are you going to lose? Okay? What are you going to lose when you say, hey, I mean, I did. I did. I totally did. I got you, Catherine. But, like, what are you going to lose by speaking your truth? By saying, hey, I've been thinking about you. I've been feeling some sort of way. I hope you're doing well. Hit me up sometime. Like, we need to quit looking at them as the runner and chaser and really start looking at them more as just a friend or someone that we know. And it's like, yeah, I'm really vibing that person. Okay. But it's about having that, thank you, Terry. It's about having that confidence in ourselves, and whether they respond or not, we're being compelled to reach out for a reason. Most of the time it's because they need to hear from us, and even if they don't respond, it was needed at that time. And I've actually gotten that confirmation from my friend who is in contact with her twin, and it's like they just knew when they needed to reach out to each other. And it was like, usually, um, like, the really crazy things started happening when you just weren't even thinking about it, or going through. All right, hey Cynthia, I got you on there. But those are things that I've been really seeing going around lately, where it's really time to speak up. So let's get, before I just keep on rambling, okay, let's pull some cards. So what does Michelle need to know about her communication with her divine masculine, please? What does Michelle need to know at this time? Okay, I'm feeling compelled to pull, like, one for you and one for him, okay? Like, how he's feeling. So, what does Michelle need to know? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So, and it's so funny because, recognize these, Michelle? Okay? Your cards are talking to you. Our cards are talking to you. Um, so, by the way, guys, Michelle sent these to me. So, thank her for the romance angels. She's awesome. So, okay, and I told you they had been giving me a lot of messages, alright? So when I see this card, okay, so there are definitely things around your root chakra that need to, I feel like a lot of, and here comes the throat chakra stuff, okay? So, when it comes to the blue, this is definitely, and I don't know what it is with the divine masculines, but I always see stuff around the throat chakra and the solar plexus when it comes to the divine masculine. But the divine feminine here just has a lot of passion, but she has this this chemistry, this ball of light, right, between her and her lover's hands, and it is pouring down rain. It is pouring down, and she's sitting here just focusing on the magic between them, right? And so this is about really gaining your strength. And I mean, look how Cupid's just like, yes, I did it. I brought them together. I'm letting them feel this connection. There's so much magnetism going on right now. And, it's almost like she's making this energy dance in his hand. So maybe that's even something that you can do if you don't feel like you want to actually reach out and, text or call or whatever, but you just want to send him that love in case he needs that. You can simply do an exercise because, girl, I know you got that Reiki going on. So, you know, act as if you were doing the dance of magic in his hand, and send him that energy energetically, right? I really feel like that would be a cool little exercise for you to do, just to send him some love, okay? So, let's see. And you might even be getting those little tingles in your hand. He might be doing the same thing, like thinking about actually holding your hand and your fingers start tingling or your palm starts warming up, that kind of thing. So, that could be a cool little connection. Yeah. So, yep. So there you go. That might be him holding, like, thinking about holding your hand, okay? And that might be why you're thinking about reaching out to him, because he's thinking about it too, okay? So what does Michelle need to know right now when it comes to this connection? I told you I was getting all kinds of messages. So he's definitely working on I I feel like he's kind of in contemplation mode right now, trying to understand the magic that you have put on him, if that makes sense. So you have the Fatima card, the mother of imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So this is again just coming straight from your heart space and just shining your love, right? Because I saw the religious factors on here too, so that might be another thing as well. So the religious factors is here, and I don't know if you ever noticed, but there's like the cross and the Star of David and the metaphysical signs and stuff like that in this crown. So there could be some spiritual factors that are coming into play. Maybe he doesn't understand the way that you live your life or how you do this magic, if he's ever joked about it being voodoo or something like that. But it might go against his religions or, even certain religious barriers that you're still breaking out of as well. But with the presence of the divine feminine on the bottom here, at the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light, right? So this is about recognizing your your place in this connection. That's pretty fucking powerful. Okay, so what is he feeling right now towards this connection with Michelle? What is the divine masculine feeling towards Michelle? What would he like her to know? That's what he wants. What would he like Michelle to know at this time? I love how they drop in and give me the right questions to ask. What does he want her to know at this time about this connection? He knows you're his soulmate. He knows you're meant to be in his life somehow. Yes, this is your soulmate. He's recognizing this connection. He's recognizing this chemistry. Again, he's like, oh, there's magic. He's learning on forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So again, it's about him trying to be more present and heal his wounds so that he can become more present with you. Okay. Alright. What would he like her to know about her divine feminine energy? Again, okay, the same card, Fatima. Love is my lineage, gratitude is my religion. So there might be some religious things that are coming out, but it's almost like your light is my religion. I see you, I feel you, I believe in you type stuff. And yeah, Mary Magdalene is on the bottom. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. He wants you to see that, like, with him not being there, it doesn't have anything to do with your worth or your power, because you need to figure that out for yourself. So it's not necessarily like he's just thinking. I feel like he's just thinking about that connection and that he's feeling your vibration rise higher and higher, and he's just in awe of it right now. That's really what go to Twintuitive 717. I think she actually just posted a video. Well, you're the one that sent her to me. So she just posted a video the other day that said that, I think. So maybe that was meant for you too. Okay. So, all right. I hope that helps, Michelle. All right. So, Hope, what is your question, my dear? Yeah. Yeah. So that might be something to work on in your meditations of releasing, any forms of religious poverty or religious restraints within your connection, and just let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? You're so welcome, hun. You are so welcome. So, okay. So a doorway open that gives me the opportunity to work from any country I want. There are 3 different countries I have in mind. What do I need to do or to work on to make this happen? Holy shit. Can I come with you? Hope, no, seriously. Take me with you. Alright, so let's pull. What does Hope need to know or do? Girl, don't even play with me about Greece. Ugh, yeah. Hmm. Is this something that you have been working on manifesting for some time? I feel like this has been kind of a long term goal, whether, just traveling or doing something, adventurous like this has been kind of a long term goal for you. Okay. Um, I feel like in certain areas of your life that you have just kind of felt unfulfilled. Like you didn't really have a purpose. It was kind of dull and bleak. And now it's like getting to that point where you just want to see the vibrancy. You want to see it all coming together. Like, oh my gosh, my throat. So there could have been a lot of communication problems about like really expressing what you have wanted to do with your life because it's super creative, whatever you're doing. Like it's definitely not a normal job and it's definitely not within the normal confines of what most people would think of office work or anything like that. This is definitely a situation where I feel that this is kind of an opportunity for you to get back to you, to really see like what you're made of and give you that time not only to explore the world but to explore yourself, okay? And with the collaborative dreaming, like I feel that this again, this is something that you have been thinking about for a long time and it's not just for you, but I feel like you've been waiting for this opportunity to come about so that you can kind of put the puzzle pieces together, if that makes sense, okay? Now, now I don't know if you were actually involved in like in a relationship, but I almost feel that you are going to meet someone because I don't feel that this has happened yet. But this person's going to transform your life. Okay? And I feel like you have already been telepathically talking to this person too. Um, okay. But you haven't met them yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what they're leading you towards, and it's because your souls are calling to each other with the power of attraction, and this is the number 4. So it's talking about that move. It's talking about stability, but you know he has the bees going on in his space And you have the dragonflies, so both of you could be receiving these signs. Um, but the dragonflies are all about transformation, and the bees are all about working steadily together in order to build like an empire, right? And going beyond the normal. I feel like you're gonna unlock some truths where there's gonna be, and it's all gonna happen in divine timing. So, what is that? Well, that's interesting. What that? Holy shit. Okay. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying that time looks awfully close to 11:11. Okay? Looks awfully close to 11:11. And it's like she knows. Look at her eyes. She's just waiting for that countdown. Okay? In order for that light bulb to go off. She's holding the key in her mouth. She's just waiting for her to speak her truth. Waiting for that moment when she gets to express what's actually going on here. Okay. So let's see what what does she need to do? What does Hope need to do in order to make this happen? The Lover's card. Oh my goodness. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Listen. Yes. Oh my God, girl. The perfect couple. The King and the Queen of Cups with the leap of faith. This is a new beginning. Listen, you are on track. All you have to do is have faith and keep moving forward. Your Empress energy, you have it all, girl. You got it all. All these are great cards, and you are choosing a new path that you have manifested that is going to lead to the Ten of Pentacles. You are on the right track. Don't stop. Like, I feel like it's whatever you want and move quickly. Okay? Trust the intuition. Trust the messages that you're receiving, because you're on point. There's nothing that I really need to tell you because you already know the answer. You're already on there. Okay. Happiness is your birthright. Move towards what makes you happy, and you are the dreamer of your dream. You are the creator of your reality. There is nothing that you cannot do. Okay, you are limitless. You are way. I don't know if you understand how powerful you are. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know if you understand. Okay, okay, because you have big, 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 big things, huge things. Um, which I don't say that for a lot of people, but I'm tapping into your energy right now, and they're showing me like this feeling, this need to accomplish this great big goal. And it's like I see this big huge pinnacle, and it's like I just got to go for it. You know what I'm saying? So trust your intuition. You don't have to doubt anything. Like, seriously, do not doubt. Don't try to force anything. Okay, understand, especially with that time. It's just waiting for that time. Okay. um, you don't have to try too hard. Just allow yourself to go with the flow. Everything will unfold naturally. Continue to live in passion and that magnetic and seductive quality surrounding you. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your connection. Um, you know, because I feel like things are kind of hot and heavy for you and Twin, uh, at the moment in the 5 and 4D. So, this is giving you both a good time, and to really understand and feel into this connection, because he wants you to feel how much love he has for you. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. Even if you can't fully see and experience him right now, he's there, and you know that. You know that you're getting this on some sort of level. So have fun with that, because I know what that's like. Okay, and that shit's fun. I'm just saying. unless But yeah, no matter what, there's nothing that's gonna come wrong with this. Just go after you, just go after it, okay? So, yeah, girl, I hope that helps you. Cause listen, that shit's it's on point, looking very nice. All right, so Miss Terry, what can I do? It don't matter. He's in an, I can tell you right now, it does not matter. I don't even know where that came from, but I was so, like, so adamant about that. I honestly feel like if you walked up to his house and was like, I'm here, what are you going to do about it? He'd be like, see you later, and walking out with you. You know what I'm saying? He might be in another relationship in order to kind of appease his time right now, but he ain't into all that. Yeah. Mhm. You will be together. And see, and all I saw was he's in another relationship, and I was just like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Um, his heart is with you and only you, and he won't be satisfied in that relationship. So yeah, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Okay. So when you show up feeling yourself. Okay. Yeah, because it's all about y'all. It's all about y'all. He loves you so much, girl. He loves you so much. He really does. So yeah. Okay. So Terry, where you at, Terry? You're so welcome, Hope. You're so welcome. Yeah, dude, keep in touch. Let me know how all that goes with you, because I love hearing these stories, man. Back it up, Terry. What you doing, Terry? Fucking Cynthia, I love you. you can't you can't hide the feels from me. I am walking. I see everything. Mhm. Oh my goodness, I love you. I love you. Oh, have I mentioned how awesome my tribe is? All right, Terry, where you at? If not, I'm gonna move on to Catherine. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few more minutes. Girl, I'm telling you, my tribe's amazing. We know how to have fun in here. The it is. We crazy. We just like to have a good time. Get our healing on. Talk shit in the process. Alright, so last one is Cynthia. Okay. So I am caught up today. Alright. Mm-hmm. Happy hour. Alright, so I'm gonna move on. Catherine. Hopefully Terry will pop back in. Did Catherine pop out too? Got Terry and Catherine. Alright, yeah. So, anyway, we gotta wait for them. Alright, because, well, shit. We know Cynthia's in here. Come on, Cynthia. Go ahead and give me your question. Oh, there's Catherine. There's Catherine. Okay, Catherine. Oh, there she goes. Your screen froze? Okay. Alright. I'll wait. Let's go. Let's go, Hope. Listen, I'm already telling you, you should see the things that me, Ellie, and Cynthia have done. Like, all I keep going back is that Facebook post where we were talking about doing all the crazy stuff at the retreat center that I wanna build. And like, dude, I'm telling you, if we all get in one place, it is gonna be one hell of a time. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Um, should I stay? Should I stay or should I go? I feel, what is that by? Smash Mouth? Yeah, Dino Racing, Slip and Slide, absolutely. Um, okay. So, Catherine. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and listen, yeah, you can't wait around, okay? Um, because there are still things that need to balance out. And listen, it's one of those things where we get so caught up with the whole twin thing. And if our twin can't be there for us in the 3D right now, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Because sometimes they can't. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for the separation. So first, it seems like both of you need to balance out your energies. He definitely needs to understand what his marriage is doing for him, okay? And, um, you know, a lot of the times it's like when, and not all the relationships are karmic, okay? Some are in soulmates, but a lot of them just teach us things, right? So, first he's got to understand what his partner is actually teaching him. What is she teaching you? Okay? Because they are there for you too. So, one of the things too is that we have to, and the same thing with karmic partners, they have to know when it is time to leave a relationship where there is no longer happiness or there is no longer success in that relationship, right? If your heart belongs to someone else, but you're holding on to it because you don't want to get divorced or you don't want to fight over the kids or whatever the case may be, like that, like let your heart be on, like be where it needs to be, okay? Um, so the Clash. Thank you, Dewey. You are on it. But we do have to understand that there are karmic scales of justice that need to be balanced out in this situation, Catherine. And you know, we balance our energies by like having equal give and take. And if you can't get that from him right now, then you know, it's one of those things where you have to do what is best for you at this time. And that is living your life to its fullest potential, regardless of where they are in your life, okay? Because they're telling you with the Justice card and the World card here, things are going to move in your favor and the relationship will eventually end, which will ultimately, you know, there will be a successful new beginning for you. But I feel what the biggest lesson is that you are the creator and you are the one that is like blazing the trail. So you need to show him what it's like to go after your dreams, to go after your heart's desire and make everything else right in your world. And then if it is meant to be, which with the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups says it is, right? Anything that you felt like you were holding on to was just merely being patient with, okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Staffs, and the Eight of Swords here. So it's like someone wants to move slow and some like a part of him wants to move fast and a part wants to move slow, and he's having this mental battle with how he wants to approach the situation in the future. I feel like this is a very distant future. So again, this is about you truly living your life to your fullest potential and showing him what it's like to be at your fullest capacity, and then he's gonna be like, I want some of that. I I have given her the space that she needs in order to come to her divine potential, and now it is time for me to step up to the plate. That is what I am hearing anyway. So we have Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me, and that's what I was talking about, like really embodying that goddess energy, like no matter what, like you're here, right? Hey Danny, what up? And the saint of spoken words, Lala. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am an author of my own story. So, be careful of how you're speaking about the twin journey. Understand that you are mostly connected to your inner self and to your heart space, and that's really what matters. And understand that any words you're speaking out loud or to yourself, like, listen, I used to go around saying, I am a hot fucking mess. I am stupid. I am fat and ugly, just like everyone else used to tell me. And I would give myself so much shit, so much shit, and then I wondered why my life was miserable. The moment that I started like really loving on myself, doing things for myself, going after my dreams, speaking up for myself, embodying this divine goddess energy, and it's just like, bam, my life is fucking lit. No matter what is going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I am finally at peace. I finally get who I am and the way that I'm evolving, and it's just beautiful to see it all happen. And that's really where we all need to be, speaking highly about ourselves. If you wouldn't say it to your best friend, don't say it to yourself. If you wouldn't say it to your mom, don't say it to yourself. Okay? And understand that you are the creator of your story. So, like I had used to tell Danny, when you're thinking about your twin, you know, you can act like part of the manifestation of the law of attraction is acting as if they're already there. Why do you want them there? Like, do you want to just share those experiences with them? Do you feel like you're using them to fill a void? Are you doing the necessary healing? Okay. But the thing is knowing that you are your own home and being in the center of self, right? Like using that divine wisdom to know that no one completes you, but yet sharing those moments with others is what really helps make life worth it. Okay? So let's see. Is there anything else? Okay. Terry's playing hide and seek. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, is there anything else that Catherine needs to know? Okay. Is there anything else that Catherine needs to know? Yes. That's cool. Keep an open mind. Okay? So, I feel like, this, there's a lot probably within this relationship where you feel that there's a false mask, okay? Someone's not being completely honest. And I feel that this is kind of one of those things where you probably know that the situation he's in, he's living a lie, right? You know this, and I feel like you do. And maybe she's a completely different, like, when you look at who he's with, right? Um, right. Yes, the mask has been a reoccurring theme. Okay. to go back because I don't know if I was, um, okay. Okay. So maybe, what he usually goes for is not what you see yourself as, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely one of those, this is one of those moments where you need to be your most authentic version of self, and he needs to be the authentic version of self. And this is honestly, I mean, most of the time, especially when it comes to these kind of connections, it's really hard to live in harmony with your divine counterpart unless you have done a tremendous amount of healing and have let go of codependency, jealousy, anger, those kind of things. So I know Michelle sent it to me. She's so sweet. This girl loves me, guys. She loves me. She really loves me. But I definitely feel like there might be some maybe interference or fear and doubt that also needs to be worked on if there are differences in how you think like that connection, you know. Um, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, honestly, Catherine, I mean, listen, and even when we've done a lot of healing, there's always more healing to be done. I mean, so I know that I've done a lot too, but I still come across things, and there's still a part of me that, I know that, like, one of the things that I heard is you it's hard to come into union until like the separation is there until you don't fall into the old patterns again, um, which you might be there but he might not be, right? Or like to be able to live in harmony, some people say you have to be completely healed. I don't believe that. I feel like there are certain dynamics that can work together, but again, not everyone's on the same journey. So you need to be able to trust your intuition. Um, know that if you feel you need to walk away, but then walk away for time. It doesn't always mean that it's going to be a forever, but just live the best version of your life right now. Live it up, because if, you know, the people that he has gone for before doesn't really resonate, or whatever the case may be, like, it might differ from what y'all usually go for, is all I'm saying. Don't let that get in the mix, because that is more of an egoic thing. Like, vibes don't lie. Okay? So, alright. So, I hope that helps. And if you need more clarity, you can always get a private reading. So, Catherine, that was Catherine. Okay, so we already did her. Alright, so did we? I'm so confused. Okay, Terry, you're welcome. Terry's next. I was getting confused, guys. Terry's back. So then we have Cynthia after Terry, and then I am going to call it a night, guys. So, alright, Terry, what is your question, my dear? Stupid scabs. Dewey, what are you talking about? I love you, Ellie. Like, serious. For serious. Oh my gosh, I was watching The Sandlot the other day, and, like, it's just so funny, guys. I don't even know why my spirit guides are bringing that shit up right now. But, like, you're killing me, Smalls. For shit. For show. Okay, we are working on moving to Idaho. What does my guides think about this, and also my health journey? Okay, so I'm actually picking up quite a bit from this. I feel like there's a definite mixture between excitement for a new start, but there's also, I almost feel like someone is worried is when you talk about your health journey. If you almost like, if there's fear about, is it going to make it better or is it going to make it worse? Okay. Um, there's just this like sense of resistance, but I'm not sure where it's coming from. So let's see. Let's see. All right, what do we? I feel a really dense energy. Is there something in your current house, Terry? Do you feel like there's something in your house that is affecting your health? Whether that be energetic, spirit, or whatever the case may be? Oh, how awesome. Yeah, guys, y'all gotta check that out. Danny's channel, Northern Comfort Tarot, and Brooke from Empress of Duality, all one word, is going to be doing live mini readings, and this will be Brooke's first live mini reading, doing it with Danny. That'll be super exciting. Okay. Okay. Oh, you had the weight loss surgery. Okay. But have you been? What? Why are they bringing up your house? Okay. So I do see that, you're invested in moving. Okay, I do feel that, and it is going to be a wise thing. I don't know how long it's going to take y'all to move, but I definitely feel like there needs to be, like, they're bringing up so much stuff. So whether this is your current place or your new place, I would definitely suggest clearing out some of the energy and building like a crystal grid. I'm not sure if you're into the whole crystals and crystal grid, but I really feel that that's something that needs to happen in order to bring in more positive and balanced, harmonized energy. Okay. Um, so, okay, that's weird. Have y'all already chose a house then? You're supposed to be moving to Idaho, but I mean, because I mean, I'm getting very clear. I'm getting very clear. There's something up with the house. Cynthia, my childhood home is a black hole of what the fuck energy. Listen, and okay, okay. So, like, I would honestly just pay attention. If this isn't your current house, then it could be a house that y'all come across. And, now that I'm thinking about it, they're coming. When I first, when me and my ex-husband were looking for homes, we had searched quite a bit. But when we came across the home that we ended up picking, right, it was a home that I did not I was just like, I don't like this house, and it was before I knew any of this stuff. So I did not vibrationally match with it, and sure enough, we didn't even make it 2 years being in that house. A lot of our problems started like getting worse after we moved into that house. So, um, just be aware that when you're looking for houses, if it's not where you are now, then it could be you could come across a house with some wonky ass energy, and it creates more confusion. Okay, so okay, yeah, yeah, it might be the new house then. So be careful of that, Terry. Um, and just be aware. Listen to that energy. It doesn't lie. Both of you are in tune. So trust what feels good. And if it doesn't feel right, then just be aware of that. But I definitely do see that with the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So you are definitely going to have to surrender the old before the new can come in. Um, but I do see good things coming out in your favor. Okay. You might really have to think about it, but you will end up moving. And I think it's going to help y'all release some burdens to balance out some energies, but it will ultimately pay off in the long run, bringing the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles out. And so it'll probably take a little while to get fully settled and you into your rhythm there. But I feel that ultimately it'll be a um, good move for you. What does she need to know about Idaho? That's way too many. What does she need to know about her move to Idaho, please? Is there anything that she needs to know right now? Comes to the move. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was about to say, I see the four, yeah, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Lovers, and the Knight of Staffs is coming out. So it's just telling you, follow your heart, have courage. Um, yeah, the King and the Queen. So both of you are feeling the same about, manifesting this new start. So I feel like both of you are definitely on the same page. Any advice that you have for Terry when it comes to this move? But yeah, if you come across a house with some wonky ass energy, like I would, especially if your boothing got crystals on deck, just load up before y'all go searching. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all put that shield up and listen to your intuition. If you don't absolutely love it, don't do it. You need to, like, the way that they're looking, the way that they're making me feel is like when you walk in, you're just going to be like, this is it. This is it. I just know. Right? So, trust that. Yeah, I get it. Yes, you will feel it. Alright, so what advice do we have for Terry, please? And Cynthia, go ahead and get your question ready, my love. And the list will be done. What advice do we have for Terry, please? When it comes to this move into her health. Okay. The moment that I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. This is talking about listening to your heart, okay? Like letting your love vibrate at the highest frequency, having full faith in the universe, and just surrender and allow things to unfold naturally. And when you lean towards love, you were led, so they're going to lead you in the right direction just because you're following your heart and you're listening to what your emotions and your intuition are telling you. So just trust it, baby. Trust it. Because at first I could feel a lot of confusion. So I don't know if it's the house that y'all come across that's gonna like disrupt some of that energy. But if it does, just shake that shit off, because um, I feel like that's gonna be something y'all might run into. Okay. All right, Cynthia, uh, get get your answer out before all the trolls come. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Terry. That is exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So, listen, you don't get a good vibe from it, then, like, just trust that shit. Who does that, though? Seriously. I have never heard of that, but you obviously have some sort of, like, super strong tie. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes to houses. And that's exactly why they're sending me. Um, you know, they went without me last time, but I want to get a feel for the property and for the house, and I'm not letting them buy anything that is not vibrationally ready, right? Yes. So, okay, Cynthia, what is your question? Didn't you have. Okay, the fact that you had another screen name and then came back in with another one, that's a little worrisome. You too. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. I don't. You know what? I don't even care if he's still not in the room or not. But I saw this video the other day about, or actually it was today. It was a Facebook video talking about fuckboys, right? And like catching them in their environment, and that's exactly like a compliment. Hold on, we deleted it, didn't we? We deleted it, didn't we? I believe I did. Okay. Um, yeah. I'm sorry, but that is not a compliment for this kind of lady. Okay, that's just all. You're barking up the wrong tree, sir. Go to your local watering hole. Okay, so anyway, back on track. Whoop, here we go. Cynthia, so because of everything that's been going on with my kid, I have found myself looking into become a special needs. Cynthia, I have this inkling that I'm heading into something that could potentially be a great career. Yes, girl. Yes, I just got chills. Chills, girl. Chills. Oh, dude. Like, I don't even have to, I mean, I'll even refund your money for that. Like, just do it. Just goose bumping, dude. I'm telling you, like that. It sounds perfect. It sounds perfect, and it feels perfect for you. Um, yeah, like, and that is not just a coincidence, Cynthia. That was absolutely. Yes, that's so amazing. I'll pull some cards for you just because I love you, but I'm telling you, you don't need that. You just need to do it. All right. So what can? Oh, well, I think it's funny that you were just saying that love hasn't come in yet. And did I not? I want to say that it was several months ago where I did a reading for you, and I was like, it's gonna be where you do some sort of career change and you just like bump into this guy on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a certain scenario where I said that there was something that was going to change where you were going to end up running into this person, okay? Um, yeah, but there's the I think it's funny that when I'm getting this feeling, right, this super good feeling about you changing your career, and all of a sudden the Two of Cups pops out. So let's see what else you need to know about. And I think it's so funny that, you know, Danny got that about your career change, and then mine, so all these are coming back around for you, Cynthia, which is another theme that I have noticed lately, where things that we weren't aware of or clear on or whatever the case may be are like now coming back around for reflection. So, yeah, that's do it. Do it. That's fucking cool. All right, so what does Cynthia need to know about this possible career change? I mean, life change. It just feels so good, Spirit. Let's tell her what is coming along. Eight of Pentacles. So definitely learning a new trade, working on your skills, becoming a master at your own trade. Um, well, it definitely will bring more stability in your life, or it could also be a divine masculine coming in. But either way, I don't know. I just kind of feel that this is more you going after your ambitious plans, creating a really strong, stable life for yourself, especially with the Four of Pentacles. But it could also come to a point where things, anything that has been of resistance in your life is going to be shed. And that is honestly what I feel. And that's why when the Emperor comes up for you, I feel this is more of you, like, just pushing through strong, diligently to get through these fears of, like, how and how it's all going to be accomplished and that kind of thing. So, what does she need to know about this new opportunity? What is going to be the overall outcome? Yes, exactly. And shit, it's hard enough being a parent, right? Could have well, shit. I mean, we got a fire and air sign here. Um, we got the Four of Wands coming out. No. Okay, listen. I feel like there's someone from your past that might try to come up once you get all stable in your life, like all, beautiful and shit. You could also have an Aries that comes in, but it might not be until this person comes into your life that this person from your past tries to come up and disrupt shit for you. And if it's your ex, I swear I'm gonna realign his throat chakra. Okay? But you You ultimately have to be fully dedicated to your journey no matter what comes in. Okay, not today, Satan. Yes. Um, and listen to your heart and just go after what you feel in that moment feels. Okay, sorry, y'all. Um, okay, there we go. So, sorry, internet problems. And it's probably because Spirit's like really in the house right now. So I don't know if you got that, Cynthia, where there is someone from your father's side of the family that is coming in and putting their hand on my shoulder and like gently reassuring you through this journey, okay? But they're helping upgrade your DNA, is what I'm hearing. With this card, it says beyond the mind, the heart beats, okay? So, um, they're helping give you the messages that you need in order to release yourself from situations where you feel bound and tied to. And now it's like rewriting the way that your brain works so that you can truly listen to your heart and see the transformation, okay? Um, Oh, that's cool, Robert. That's really cool. Um, but you'll have a new understanding. Oh, wow. It is a total rebirth. It's so hard to see, but in this galaxy system right here, there is a child in there. Okay? I'm getting chills. So it's like you dreaming of these children, okay? These children and these families that you're here to help. This is a part of your ascension. This is part of your upgrade. This is why they're giving you these messages, okay? Can you see Michelle here? The little conch, okay? And there's 3 blue eggs here, okay? So there are certain ideas that have not been hatched into reality, but it's already in the cosmos. That baby has already been born, okay? So this idea has been inspired by the divine and by you tapping in and listening to your heart's truth and allowing them to come in and upgrade you to this point of realizing your potential and again your mission, right? We've been talking a lot about mission. This was already here for you. You just had to get to this timeline to recognize what all of this was really about. Wow. Yeah. That's very cool, my friend. So, I hope that helps you. Does that make sense? Let's see. Mhm. Yeah. Joy is the ultimate creator, and the presence of love will always outcast fear. So never forget why you're doing this and why you've been pushed this way. Okay? So, yeah, guys, very powerful messages. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here and doing what we do best. So, yeah, if anyone needs to get in touch with me, y'all can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Um, Yep, I hear you, Catherine. Good luck. Um, but yeah, and honestly, that's why I love regression work because you got to get down to the bottom of it. If you can do it yourself, that's great. So, yeah, y'all let me know if you need anything. I love y'all so much. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'll talk to everyone soon. Bye.